Alright, you guys know the deal. Today we're going to try to get a 20 win streak, currently sitting on 15, and today we'll be bringing Snow Pat and regular Pat. Let's hop right into the first match. And it looks like our first match is against Mehalic, who's starting with a bomb shooter on their end. Fair enough. I'm going to start with my man Pat right here, and then we will just be saving up for a Dartling next thing. Next, we're going to strategy of Dartling, Ice, and Farm, which is actually fantastic on Oasis. Definitely one of the best strategies on this map. They're going Quincy with Bomb, so Quincy Bomb is interesting. Normally with Bomb, you go like Jericho or something, you're going Bomb Farm. But Quincy does work with it still as well, so yeah, you just don't see it as often. This Pat spot's really good on first targeting though, because in first targeting, it always hits right into this intersection, so it hits the Bloons. It maximizes the pierce really well, pretty much. So yeah, that's why I placed my Pat right there, and let's get my Dartling down right about here. Perfect. And we should be good. I honestly should send them some space balloons. Well, in all honesty, space balloons aren't going to force any leaks early until yellow balloons, because Quincy's going to clean up pretty well. Space yellows, though, should force a cluster bomb out on Mehhalic's side. Let's see. There's a cluster bomb. Okay, after they get the cluster bomb up, probably better just to go back to grouped red balloon eco, because it's better economy balloon to send. And I'm not going to force any leaks with space pink or space yellows, so yeah. And we're our first farm down here. Perfect. The plan on my end is we'll need to upgrade the Dartling to a Powerful Darts for round 5 white balloons. But until then, we should be able to just farm normally with Pat on first. They got their farm done as well. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing it's Bomb Sub Farm. That's my prediction. Bomb Sub Farm with Quincy is not even bad at all. Quincy does offer some nice defensive utility. So yeah. Do I upgrade the farm again, or is that too greedy? I'm considering it. They call me Ryan Mehalic for a reason. Let's do it. I could have actually waited another eco boost to do that. Oh well. So the white balloons. I need to force the 103 cluster bomb on their end. They end up buying it. You can see the red ring around the cluster bomb. And then since I don't have enough for the powerful darts yet, I'm going to use an early Pat ability, which does actually benefit Pat. I got a comment about this the other day. It makes Snow Pat attack faster, so it does help me defensively, even without an ice monkey on the screen. Without an ice tower on the screen, it still does help us. They're actually leaking some. Wow. Oh, it doesn't look like they are anymore. Yeah. The 103 cluster pretty much solos white balloons on this map, so I was wondering how they were leaking. Because Quincy does offer some nice help as well. That was interesting. Another farm on my end. It appears we're defending fine. And once we hit the next round, Pat also attacks faster from level 4 Pat, so that'll help us out even more. Yep. Okay. Start upgrading the second farm. They're sending me some white balloons. Okay. Let's go for an ice tower on my side. That should be enough to help us out defensively. Ice on this map's really strong as well. Yep. That's good. Got our second farm up. We're up an entire 200 farm, which is exactly what we like to see. They definitely have more eco than me though, so that's one thing that needs to be taken into consideration here. Third farm. Perfect. And this will be a 0-2-1. Perfect. I'd like to get like a round 10 bank, but that's not going to happen. They're sending me zebras. Okay. I need to get some defense here. Maybe like round 11 or round 12 bank is what's going to happen then. We'll upgrade this ice a little bit too. I don't need to get ice shards yet though. Looks like this is enough defense. If they send like an actual rush, I'll get ice shards, but at the moment we're good. Wizard. Oh, interesting. I did not expect Wizard. Okay. Definitely want to force the Shimmer on their end on round 12. So we'll try to do that. I'll probably have to send quite a bit though, because they have Quincy, which can defend some camel balloons. So we'll take that into consideration too. Okay, we almost died against camel leads. That was really bad, in all honesty. Holy cow, I almost lost my win streak against a camel lead rush. That would have been super bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, space ceramics their way. I don't know why I just like reacted late with my upgrades and stuff, and I should have just tower boosted to begin with, because there's no way this ice tower would have picked up camel leads with like this little amount of range to pick them up on the back end. I put too much trust in that ice tower. That was just dumb plays on my end, which almost led to us losing the win streak right there. Okay. Everything's fine. We forced a full second cluster bomb with just some space ceramics, which is good for us. Let's get a little bit more eco here. A little bit more. Maybe 800. Perfect. And yeah, I'll just keep farming then. This is the plan. We got 6k in the bank so far, which is decent. Even with that mishap, I still think we're in a fine position, all things considered. Bombs Wizard Farm is not that good of a strategy if you don't have a Zelia with it. Okay, they're sending me a little bit of a rush. I should be fine against that, yep. If they send me a re-rush, honestly, just getting a crowd cannon on my side to play it somewhat safe. Or like an Icicles, since I'm so low on lives too. Right now, though, it doesn't look like they're interested. Another farm, perfect. I probably should send them a fortified Moab, I think. They actually sell that. Okay. Pound strong. Let's remove this obstacle. This should defend. First. Oh, they actually buy Necromancer. Okay, I'm not going to send them a fortified Moab anymore. If they didn't buy Necromancer, I would have sent it, but they pre-bought some defense. That's fine. We'll just keep farming. Another plantation here. Perfect. Since they don't have a Zelia... Okay, they're sending me a fortified Moab. Let's crosspath this. Since they don't have a Zelia, I wonder if, what is it? If a fortified ZMG is a good rush against their strategy. Probably is. Against Bomb Wizard Farm. I'd imagine. Maybe I'll get my Nomics first and then send a fortified ZMG afterwards. I should be fine against the fortified Moab. Yeah, we're good. Our setup defends that. And then we will get this IMF loan before this round concludes, so then I don't miss out on the income inside of the bank. It doesn't cap out. Perfect. Alright. I like our positioning here. I do. After this round is beaten, I should be able to get my Nomics up on round 21. Sell, sell, sell. Nomics, perfect. We'll get a laser cannon on my end as well to defend this BFB in a second. They got their IMF loan up, nicely done. Laser cannon, perfect. And then the plan is I get an Arctic Wind on my end, which will be like right here. Which can slow down the Moab class with the Pat level 3 ability. Arctic Wind, perfect. Wait on it, wait on it. Let's honestly get an Icicles as well to play it safe. Pat ability, we're good. Knockback, yep, we're fine now. Not even close. Probably did not need the Icicles, but again, I need to play it somewhat safe here, just because I've misplayed the early game. I'm down low on lives. I gotta maintain the win streak. Playing it safe is not a bad idea. We'll send them the fortified ZMG now that I was talking about, which should cause some issues on their end. Oh, Camo Purples, let's get a second early on my end, just to play it a little bit safe. So they're gonna have the Nomics 20k ability here soon, which is gonna help them defend, but I'm still curious as to what their plan is. Maybe just a, couple Mob Assassins to pop the layer, and then a Bomb Blitz for the BFBs. That could be their plan. Or Phoenixes with Tower Boost for the BFBs, with Cyber Quincy 10. I don't know. Right now, though, it's not looking good on their end. I'll tell you that much. They got a 4th tier Wizard, which isn't attacking the ZOMG right now. Their Mob Assassins aren't attacking the ZOMG either. This is not looking good at the moment for my boy. Yeah, I think they need Bomb Blitz at this point, because the BFBs are going to have not much track length to be defended on. Tower Boost. Cyber Quincy Arrows. Holy cow, Cyber Quincy Arrows went crazy, but they're still dead. If they just had like one Bloon Impact in the back there, they would have been completely good. Cyber Quincy Arrows actually did an insane amount there. Alright, so we ended up getting the same map once again. We are going the same strategy once again, which is just what happens sometimes when you're try-harding. I didn't want to go any other patch strategy. I think this is probably the best patch strategy for this map in general, but opponents go Pat as well, which is really interesting. So at least we have a different opponent. We're facing a different strategy here. I can hopefully improve upon some of my mistakes from the previous game. So there's some things we can work towards here against Bocce, who's starting with Snowpat, Ice, and Ninja. Okay, it's actually not a bad combo anymore because level 2 Snowpat allows all monkeys to pop frozen balloons. So the Ice and the Ninja actually work together, where normally without Snowpat, all of your Ninja projectiles are just gonna get completely blocked, which is not what you want. So actually pretty solid combo on their end. I like it. It looks like it's an eco strategy as well because they're sending me blue balloons off the start. So it might be like Ninja Ice Village, something like that. Now if that is their strategy, how do I want to play this out? Question of the day. Definitely have to be aggressive if that's their strategy. They 100% have a big late game advantage on me. So that'll be it. Probably farm as hard as possible. Don't almost die to camo leads like I did last time. A couple things I need to keep in mind here. Let's get greater production off the start though. I'm gonna keep Snowpat on last for now. I think last targeting is actually working out decently well on Snowpat right now. And yeah, send them some White Bloons. What's their plan for White Bloons? Also, against White Bloons on my own end, let's use Pad ability, and let's save it for this Powerful Darts. One more Eco Boost to get the Powerful Darts up, and I'll be good. They got Flash Bomb up early. Oh, interesting. They go for Flash Bomb defense. Okay. Well, that will definitely work. I'm guessing their plan is Flash Bomb with Ice Shards for like round 11, round 13, which is actually an incredibly good combo, especially with Snowpat. The Ice Shards are just really effective, and the Flash Bomb kind of stuns the balloons in the radius. It just works extremely well. I've showcased it in some of my videos before. So if they get that combination up, I'm not sure if I can really rush them early game. I can maybe still try a couple things, but we'll see. So far though, we're looking pretty good on my own end. Flash Bomb is actually pretty expensive round 5 defense though, so their eco is going to be somewhat limited due to that purchase. For sure. Let's get greater production up. Perfect. Let's use Pad ability here. Does Pad ability allow me to defend yellow balloons, or do I still get overrun here? I probably still need an ice tower on my end, I'd imagine. Actually, wait a second. We're low-key good. Wow. Pad's a little bit stronger than I anticipated there. It's just so strong on this map. Pretty much every single slap is maximized Pierce, and that's exactly what you want. Okay. Got a third farm down. Now I'm going to go for the ice tower. Defensively. We're good. Space purples honestly shouldn't do anything either. Let's get valuable bananas on my end. Perfect. We're completely fine. The only unfortunate part is I'm not really anti-stalling the rounds very well with my defense. So opponent's eco's got to be pretty solid. I think I'll go for a round 9 bank though, is the plan. Round 9 bank would be really solid if I can get that. Okay, they're sending me some Region Zebras. I'm gonna tower boost this. Come on. Bank, please. No way, bro. Why you gotta do me like that, game? Why you gotta do me like that? Come on. Like, a split second, the round ends too early. Dude. If they rush me here, I just get Ice Shards and use Pad ability. They got Ice Shards in their own end. Nicely done. The game just did me dirty with that. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just get Ice Shards in my own end preemptively. And we'll get faster barrel spin here. I should be fine against those purples. Without Pad ability or anything. Let's get an ice down there just to clean up. We're good. Do I want to try rushing them? I feel like that Ice Shard spot isn't that good though. Like, I feel like it's worse here than it is up here, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I try rushing them a little bit. Sniper's their third. Okay, we forced Pad ability. They're getting sniper upgrades too. I don't think rushing them's good. Ninja Ice Sniper. So they have Cripple plus Super Brittle plus the Ninja, which is pretty strong, but I still feel like I can beat this strategy if I just anti-stall the rounds a little bit and take it somewhat late. Our farm should be pretty solid here. Definitely want to send a lot of mid-game pressure though. Mid-game pressure is where I think I'll get the edge. Like mob class rushes is what I gotta send this loadout. And anti-stall in the rounds too. So I'm actually gonna get a second Dartling here. Anti-stall in the rounds is really important for me. A second Dartling target at the very start of the map. Just like that. Perfect. Let's get a little bit more eco. Maybe go to 1k, and then we'll stop. They're sending me some lead balloons. I should be fine against this. I did not even need that ice tower in the back. I'm just panicked. I don't know. Oh well, we lost $150 placing and selling that ice tower, guys. Big whoop. Okay, $1,000 on the dot. Perfect. Or 1,000 eco. Let's get up another farm here. I don't need to get this IMF loan until the end of round 18. Okay. Normal mob I don't think would be a good... Or normal fortified mob I don't think would be a good rush. Pat stuns would get a lot of value against it. They end up getting a supply crate on their side. Nicely done. Opponent's eco can't be very good though. They haven't been ecoing much at all. I honestly could have more eco than the opponent. I don't think so, but their eco is not very good. Alright, end of this round, I need to get the IMF loan up. I can actually afford it straight up without selling anything, which is great. You love to see that. Perfect. Opponent is on 2 bars, which is lagging the game a little bit. Not a ton of lag, but I do feel it a little bit. Especially when I try to target the Dartlings, they follow my mouse slightly delayed, so hopefully that does not cause any issues on my end. Alright, and then we should get this Nomics sometime soon as well. They end up getting the Elite Sniper on their end. Nicely done. Well done with that one, brother. Elite Sniper is going to make a lot of money for them. And be pretty strong defensively, too. Alright, let's get this to a Nomics here. Perfect. Moab. Honestly, let's get a laser cannon on my end. This should be good anti-stall. Just shooting down the straight line at the start. Just like that. And then I think I'll send some fortified ZMGs their way. They're sending me a BFB actually after I bought the laser cannon, which is interesting. I feel like laser cannon's pretty good against this. Yeah, I'll just send a fortified ZMG right away on round 22. Arctic Wind on my side, and this should be enough to defend. I probably don't even need to use Pat level 3 ability. We'll use it. We'll use it to play it safe. Don't think I needed to use it there, but it's fine. Alright, they go for a main mob. They have a sticky bomb. We forced some solid defense already with this. The inside still might cause some issues, though, with their defensive setup, so we'll see if I can force any more. We will see at the end of the day. I should be fine against these Camel Purples with our 2 Dartlings. Let's get up a 3rd BRF here. Okay. Is there anything else I want to send them? Tight Moabs actually might be something worth sending. Now, looking at their setup right now, some tight Moabs could be really strong against their strategy, I think. I don't really know what I'm trying to force with tight Moabs, but I'll probably force something at least. I should be good against their tight leads here. Yep, with the Arctic Wind and Snowpad ability, we're solid. Ice is pretty good against tight leads. Balloon boost, 2 sets of tight Moabs. That's 30 tight Moabs their way. What's their plan here? They Sabo, they Tower Boost, they Pat Hug. Let's send some region leads behind it. Just cause a lot of havoc on their side. Block their projectiles too with everything. They have to Snowstorm micro. It's region farming too. Yeah, this is causing a lot of problems for them. And I didn't sell a single farm to Sinstresh, by the way. So it didn't even impact my farming like a huge amount. But you can see how much defense they're buying and they still might die. It's impacting their eco and defense an insane amount. And they're dead. Yep. I feel like against a rush like that, I don't even know what you would do is like the best way to defend. Icicle and Pale will get overrun. You might just need to go for like a straight up Master Bomber with like Shinobi stacks to defend that. I don't know. Sniper wouldn't be very good at defending that either. With like Elite Defender wouldn't do much. Alright, our next match here, we're now on for an 18 win streak. I really don't know what Pat strategy to go in Koru, so I'm just going to run Tac Mortar Farm with Pat. I feel like this could work. And yeah, we will start with the tac shooter, probably right around here is a fine spot for it, I think. Actually, there's a spot where the tac like shoots all the way up to the left. I think it might be getting blocked by the log with my location, so maybe I did misplace my tac at the end of the day. Oh well. And then we want to get Pat obviously inside the range of my tac shooter because Pat's going to double the damage of it. And also Engineer from them is interesting. Engineer Etienne, okay. Not really sure what to expect there. Let's send some Space Greens their way. Engineer's not actually that good of a starting option if you don't have Pat. It struggles a lot to the early game Balloons, so we'll see what their plan is. Let's get Pat down though. Round 2 Pat. Maybe I should have sent some Space Deco and just gotten him down round 1. I didn't really know the economy numbers at all though, so we ended up with round 2. And opponent's leaking quite a bit. They're gonna need to go for like all the way for like a Sprockets, I'm pretty sure, early game. Which isn't cheap. Let's Balloon Boost at them, cause them some havoc here. Get them leaked down quite a bit if I can, you know what I'm saying? Let's get our first farm down here too. Perfect. They go for a second Engineer, nicely done. They're down to 50 lives, okay. So even though I'm not super confident with my strategy in this map, it doesn't look like my opponent's very confident with their strategy either, so we might just be okay here. Let's go for a 2-2-0 attack on mine. We have Pat on last targeting, which is decent. Pat's definitely not near as strong on this map as it is Oasis, just because there's no intersections on this map. So you can't really get as much value with Pat's slaps. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. Oh wait, round 1 Pat actually probably would have been super important, because if I had round 1 Pat, I think I have Rallying Roar available for round 5. But now I have to wait on it. Ooh. And I was planning on using Rallying Roar to defend that early white balloons. Actually, they might just be dead before I even have to worry about white balloons. Holy cow. Yeah, they're dead against white balloons. Rallying Roar? Oh, they're not dead against white balloons, actually. They use Drone Swarm, they use Tower Boost. They're hanging on by a thread. By a thread. Let's get Blade Shooter on my end. I should be good now. Oh, it does look like the blades actually go in the correct position. You see? Yeah, I saw it's flying like up into the left for a couple shots. It uses the Pierce on the balloons at the start, and then if the Pierce is not used up entirely, it will hit the balloons up at the top left. So I did actually place my attack in the best location here, which is fantastic. Yeah, Conquistador is... I don't know what they're cooking, bro, with this strategy. They have a glue gunner, a 2-2-0 glue gunner, like 2 engineers on their side. Incredibly expensive defense and not even that effective of defense. It's not looking too good for my man. Increased production. We have pad ability back, which is nice. We'll just keep pad on last for now, I think. Hitting the higher layers of the balloons. Hitting the balloons early is probably most important for pad at the moment, to help maximize his damage. In all honesty, I shouldn't really be ecoing much more this game. Maybe go to 550 and then call it quits there. I think 550 is a fine stopping point. How am I looking against yellow balloons? Do I need to use pad ability here? Really don't want to. I might just tank some leaks. I'd rather save pad ability for round 9 region zebras if they send them. I want to get... I guess I'll just place the mortar here. I want to get inside of the Pat's range. Burning stuff out here, and this is going to be like a shell shock, so then shell shock can get damage buff from Pat. Alright, they currently don't have very much defense at all for round 11. They don't have a sentry expert, so let's send them a rush. Even on tower boost, they're dead without sentry expert, yeah. I don't know what bro was cooking there, I'll be completely honest, but I'll take the win. Alright, 4th match of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the map Star here, and we're back to Darling Iceland Farm because this is pretty much the best patch strategy on a lot of these maps with good intersections for Pat and good ice spots in my opinion. So this map works out pretty well for us. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the videos I've been doing recently with this win streak. I've pretty much just been try-harding most of these games, and you know, sometimes I win early, sometimes I don't, and I think it makes for some interesting content. It's a little bit different from my previous videos before that was doing this win streak, where I would just go for late games with interesting strategies. I think both types of content are fun, but let me know if you've been liking this win streak that I've been going on for I think this is the 4th video of doing it. Pretty cool stuff. Now opponents Tack and Benjamin here, which is really interesting, and they're definitely going some sort of eco strategy due to the fact that they're sending me blue balloons right now. Probably Tack Blue Village, my guess would be, which I definitely know how to play against. Tack Blue Village, I've played that strategy an insane amount, so I know its weaknesses. I know how to counter it pretty well, so I'm pretty comfortable in this matchup. And also, I don't feel like Benjamin's good, don't get me wrong. DJ Benjamin works with the strategy, but I don't think it's the best hero with this strategy. I think Gwendolyn or like Smudge Kazelia is a better option, personally, with Tack Blue Village. So we'll see how it ends up playing out for my opponent. In the meantime, though, we will just play how I did on the Oasis games. Star is a pretty similar map with how it plays. Get my farm upgrade to here, and then we'll get Powerful Darts on my Dartling next. Send some white balloons their way. Powerful Darts and Pat defend greens, right? I'd imagine this defends. Pat on the last targeting right now as well is what I've got. They end up going for a second attack on their end. I'm assuming that's going to be like a Ring of Fire later. They don't really need the second attack right now, though. That's kind of an overreaction on defense, right? Let's just get an ice tower on our side too. I don't think the ice is actually buffed by the Pat's damage though, from the level 3 ability, because I placed the ice after I used Pat level 3. That's fine though. We're good against that. Second farm on my end now. Perfect. We love to see it. And let's just go increase production. Nice. They're sending me yellow balloons. Okay. They're actually balloon boosting the yellow balloons too. Do I tower boost this? I probably should, in all honesty. I don't think I needed to use the Pat level 3 ability on round 5. I think that was a mistake. I should have just used placed the ice tower on round 5 and defended, and then saved my Pat ability for round 7, because I wouldn't have needed tower boost if I had it up at the start. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure that was a mistake from your boy, but that's fine. Let's use Pat ability now. We're good. Well, actually, I probably still would need tower boost unless I wanted to buy more defense, because they sent yellow balloons for a very long time here. Holy cow, bro is still sending me yellow balloons. Wow. Alright. Bro is the yellow sender. Let's get faster barrels. I'm dartling now. Pound strong, maybe. Send some region zebras their way. Balloon boost. They go second blade shooter. Okay, that defends. Forcing a second blade for me is really good though, because they still need to get something for round 11. And that's probably in the form of a glue hose, I'm guessing now. So second blade is just like an extra, like, 1,000 plus I made them spend on defense, you know what I mean? It's not something they really want for round 11. Alright, Monkey Bank on my end here. If they rush me round 11, I just simply sell a farm or two and get up my ice shards. There's the glue hose coming out. No Grow Blocker Village currently, though. And even with no Grow Blocker Village, I don't think I'm getting through the 2 Blade Shooters unless I send like a Region Rainbow Rush, which isn't available right now. I need to send a Camel Rush though, force that radar scanner for sure. They sell a village, yep, sell a Blade Shooter, get that up. That's a really bad radar scanner spot though. You normally want to have it down here because that's not going to block Grow like in that much area, you know what I'm saying? So I think I could actually expose of that here. Lead, black, white, some region rainbows, zebras, purples. I think it's gonna region farm. At least a little bit when it's outside. Okay, we actually force a Blade Maelstrom. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm not gonna rush them anymore. Even though they don't have a Grow Blocker Village in a good location, the Blade Maelstrom ability comes back pretty quickly, and they can still tower boost, they can bin level 3. I think it'll just be wasting money to send more rushes. I got the defense I wanted out of them. We'll just go out. We'll just keep eco until 1k, and then I'll just start working towards my economics as I have been. Pretty standard stuff. But yeah, the main rush you send against Taklu Village is tight ZMGs in round 30. It is possible to defend, but it's really like, it's possible to defend if you outplay your opponent. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, it really comes down to who plays the game better, the farm player or the Taklu Village player. If the Taklu Village player stalls the rounds really well, defends efficiently, micros extremely well in round 30, they can defend the round 30 farm player's rush. But if the round 30 farm player greeds really well, anti-stalls the rounds a little bit, forces defense, well, the farm player could win in round 30, you know what I'm saying? And also, the fact that they have Benjamin, I think, hurts their round 30 defense. Gwendolyn's a lot better, because Gwendolyn damage buffs your attacks and gives Pierce to the attacks too, so I think the just round 30 ZMGs are not really going to be able to defend, not going to really be defendable from the opponent. With that being said though, there's still other rushes I for sure can send throughout the match to cause some havoc their way. So keep that in mind. 10k in the bank, okay. Round 18 end, I'll need to have that I'm a flown up. But I want to send them a fortified Moab on round 18. I'm considering it. Just to slow down their village farms a little bit. I think it's a fine play. Yeah, we'll send one. Fortified Moab. What did they sell just now? I don't know. Balloon boost it. They go for an overdrive. That should defend. Especially because they use the Maelstrom ability. They haven't used their bin ability at all. I feel like bin ability would be really helpful for their attack damage. They could have been utilizing that more. I like if they used bin level 3 with their Maelstrom ability, they probably could have defended without an overdrive and just used a attack sprayer and defended, I'd imagine. Alright, they're sending me a fortified Moab. Let's get up a Dartling right here. Let's use pad ability here. Okay, we're good. Not even close, not even close. I don't like tower boosting that. I was trying to get an Arctic Wind on my side, but I was just like a couple of hours off. And I didn't really want to sell a farm or anything for it, so I got put in a bit of a situation there, but that's fine. Alright, let's get you up in a second. Collect, sell, get you up, perfect. I'm going to go for a laser cannon on my end now. Perfect. To anti-stall these rounds a little bit. And all is good. I like our positioning here. I feel like we're doing solid. They're getting some nice village farms on their side, so nicely done there. Let's collect that. I don't think I'm going to send them a fortified ZMG. I could, which would force some defense. Maybe I should have sent one. I just went for farms. Maybe I'll send one on round 24. I don't know. With bin level 10 ability and stuff, they could probably defend the fortified ZMG pretty cheap if they played their cards right. We'll see. Maybe I'll send one still. I should make enough farm income this round, I think, to pretty much afford a fortified ZMG for round 24. Yep, and then we can sell you. Wait, it gets cheaper on round 24. It'll only be 10k to send. Use that ability. Oh, crap, I sent it. I thought the round ended, bro. I just sent 11k one. Well then. Ryan Mehalic. Bad play moment. They sell for 8k. 22k of selling, so I need like 30k on hand. Okay, I can afford. Get that up, perfect. They go for Relentless Glue on their side, and they're getting some overdrives up. They're also sending me Black Balloon Eco, which is interesting, over Pink Balloon Eco. So I guess that's one thing to keep. That's one thing to note. Let's get an Arctic Wind on my side. I'm forcing a lot of defense with this fortified ZMG. I'm gonna be honest. 3 overdrives is pretty good. Ring of Fire on their side. They got a bunch of glue gunners. I like this defensive force. They don't even have a Monkeyopolis on their side either. They use bin ability. They should be good. Yeah, they're good. I didn't think I'd kill them with that rush. That wasn't the plan of the rush to kill them. Alright, they're sending me that. Let's get you up. I should be fine against this. Yep, we're good. That was an expensive rush too for them to send. Yeah, there's no shot they're defending tight ZMGs right now because they're still equal in round 26. They just sent an expensive rush. Their village farms aren't that good at the end of the day. I don't see them defending round 20. I don't see them defending round 30 ZMGs. I don't know what it said at the start. Okay, we're in a good position. We can target our Plasma Accelerator to kind of anti-stall these rounds too, which is nice. I needed to buy this for the tight ZMG defend at the end of the day, but it does have some added use here. Let's get a Snowstorm on my end just because I can use the ability if they send me a Choke Rush. And it slows in a bigger radius, which is always nice. I think they're still equaling, by the way. I can see, yeah. Okay, Snowstorm ability. Okay, I probably should have just bought Impale against that, to be honest. Or just not tower boosted. My Dartling targeting was definitely off at the end there, which almost made me die. But we're good. Not awful. That was more DTs they sent though, which means their eco just got down even more after that rush. Let's just pre-buy Impale on my side. And I think the way I'm going to rush is a fortified B80 at the start, and then I'll layer the fortified B80 with a bunch of ZMGs behind it. And that's just the rush. Infinite ZMGs with a fortified B80. I do need to save somebody on my own end to defend counter rushes, obviously. So it won't be like an all-out, but it'll be a pretty big rush. Yeah, they're sending me that. More ZMGs their way. And then I think we might just layer some BFBs on top. I want to keep enough defense on my side to defend whatever they want to send my way, so we'll get some Plasma Accelerators on my end. And this should be good. Balloon Boost. Yeah, there's no shot they're defending. Oh my gosh, the lag though. The lag is definitely something. And I should be good against their rush here at the end of the day too. Pad ability now. We're fine, we're fine. I can Snowstorm if I need it. I can use MAD ability if I need it. We're good. Tell me why they're defending. Okay, they're dead. Tell me why they actually got so close to defending that though. What? They didn't even have homeland defense or anything. I'm actually confused how they got so close there. All right, last match for the 20 win streak, ladies and gentlemen. And also, I looked back at the footage of the previous match, and I think I just rushed them poorly was the main reason they got close to defending. So, the regular thing you do is send tight ZMGs, and it works really well because people go for overdrive defense with Glue Storm. But in the case of the previous game, most of my opponent's defense was actually the Super Glue and the Bloons Solver, which is not what you see typically. So in that case, it would have been better for me to send less ZMGs, but send fortified tight ZMGs. And fortified tight ZMGs would have done a lot better against the Super Glue and Bloons Solver combination. So I should have just been looking at their defense they build and basing my rush more off of that. And I feel like they wouldn't have been close to defending if I sent fortified. So yeah, just one thing to note there. But either way, we're on to the next one here. Silly Sniper 45 YT. I really didn't know what strategy to go on this map. I feel like Dartly Ice, it can work on this map, but it might not be that good. I end up going Ice Village with Snowpat, so we're cooking with this. And also, I probably shouldn't have upgraded Quad Darts on my Heli because now I don't get Pat till round 3, which isn't that good. That's fine though. We'll just get round 3 Pat. It'll work out in the end of the day. And yeah, ice spots on this map are kind of weird though, so we'll see. We'll see what we can work with. Opponent's going Jericho too. Ooh, this could actually be a really difficult one. This is definitely not a very good map for Pat at the end of the day. There's no intersections on the map. Get her Pat down though. They got their Blade Shooter early. That's fine. I feel like where I have my Heli targeted is a fine location for now. How do I want to defend round 5? Question of the day. Round 5 white balloons are going to be a problem for me, aren't they? I could try getting an ice tower down, but ice is not super strong on this map, as I said earlier. It's like a decent bend, but it's not a fantastic bend. We'll see. The heli can thankfully pop the frozen balloons due to Pat, so it'll just help us out for quite a bit. We're still leaking a little bit though, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, I have an idea of how I can defend then. What I'll do is get faster darts on our heli, and then we can get faster firing as well. And this should defend. Okay, they're stealing from me, that's fine. Upgrade the ice on the downtime. Want to avoid the steal entirely, pretty much, and we're doing that. And it looks like with the heli upgrades, we're chilling. Because at the end of the day, I think the plan is to get a camo village, so it's going to be a Razor Rotors with the non-camo cross path, and then I can icicles or something with the non-camo cross path as well, just to have really good defense. So that'll be my plan defensively. Actually, let's balloon boost at them. Wizard, yeah, we force a tower boost on their end. That's good. I want to force a wall of fire is my plan. Let's do a little bit of a layer on them. See what they do here. Does that do anything? I forced some nice leaks. I'll do it again. I forced another attack on their end. That's good. Forced attack sprayer, actually. Interesting. Alright. I'll take it. Let's get radar scanner here. Perfect. I feel like radar scanner village is a bad play on our end. I feel like I'm playing this wrong defensively right now. I do. I don't like how I'm playing this, guys. Cryo cannon's incredibly cheap, though. Because of how I did this. Okay. I do have pad ability as well. So actually, I think it should be fine on defense with pad ability available and tower boost available. I think I'm okay. What we'll do is get an icicles up, and I'll be chilling. They got their necromancer up. Definitely just not a good map for my strategy, or pad in general. So I kind of had to cook here. We're fine with the icicles, though. I don't think I need to get Razor Rotors as well. I feel like this is probably just enough with Pat ability available and everything. Since I've already got this village down with the bottom cross path, I might as well get Monkey Economy on top of that for some early farming. No reason to rush them. They got a bunch of defense on their end. They still don't have a bank up. They've had that as a 2-2-0 farm for the last, like, 5 rounds. I'm assuming... Oh. They're doing that. It's Pat ability this. Icicles absolutely annihilates. Okay, wait a second. We're fine. I forgot lead balloons were a problem, in all honesty. I completely forgot only Pat could pop leads. Now we got the Razor Rotors up. We're chilling. Okay. That could have been really, really bad. That is one reason you get the top path with the icicles. I thought it was only camo detection initially, but I forgot that, yeah, you also pop leads. Okay. We're good. Back to ecoing. Don't really want to rush them. They can defend pretty much any rush on tower boost right now. And they can just get Blade Maelstrom at the end of the day too. So even though they spent a lot of money on that rush, I don't think rushing them would have been a good idea necessarily. We will just keep farming for the meantime. Get a second farm here soon. Let's keep Pat on strong. Strong target's probably fine for Pat. Alright, they're stealing from me. Let's get a village down, avoid the steal. Kind of want to send them a fortified mob. Like a little choke rush. I feel like they'll die. They're sending me a Moab. I don't think a Moab's going to be that bad for me, in all honesty. Right? As long as Pat knocks it back. We're good. Okay, fortified Moab. We're going to send a choke rush. This is how you send choke rushes against their strategy. Fortified Moab. Leads behind to block the attacks, because then we're going to remove their necromancer balloons with a bunch of balloons behind it too. And I think they're just dead here. Yeah, they're completely dead. GG. There we go. 20 win streak, guys. We got the first 5 with Jericho. We got the next 5 with Etienne. We got the next 5 with Science Gwendolyn. And now we have the last 5 with Snow Pat and regular Pat. Let me know what hero you'd like to see next to continue this win streak right back out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.